don't care how much money I make. Give me some food stamps, please.
I'm not listening to you. You're crazy.
You asked for it. You want it crazy. You're about to get it. Over 6,000 residents in Cobb County, Georgia, are no longer eligible for food stamps. No, baby. They got to go to work or get into a work training program.
4,000 of Metro Atlantans are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Channel 2 Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required to go to work.
Able-bodied adults who have no dependents. Now, this is where people can come to enroll in the food stamps program with the Department of Family and Children Services in Cobb County. And about 3,000 Cobb County residents who get those benefits are now under new requirements.
I told you it's about to start. This is what you voted for. They are slashing EBT and food stamps. And they started in Trump country. You know, Georgia, where they said it wouldn't happen, but it's going to happen. Y'all going to learn today.
You going to learn today.
This is just the start. They going to cut EBT. They going to cut Medicaid. You don't like to work. You about to work.
What? What?
Or you got to prove that you're going to work to get those benefits. Slash time.
Winter is coming.
My last several welfare videos pissed you off. This one might make you smile. What it look like, TV?
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And today, y'all, we're going to dig back into some more of this welfare-related content. I feel like how upset you guys was in the comments section that I owe you guys an update on the vibe and what's going on right now on TikTok. Last year, we was inundated with posts like this.
I cashed out some of my cash assistance this morning. I just woke up from my nap feeling a little hungry before I go and pick up the kids at daycare. So I got me a little Dunkin' and some croissants for the kids.
It seems like videos like those were everywhere last year in 2024. And majority of the women that watch these videos, they think to themselves, well, Dad, I work 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and I can't afford to get my nails done or go to Dunkin'. But yet I open up my phone and here is someone that's pretty much smoozing off the system with all the things that I wish I could have.
She is a city girl.
And I can feel them for being pretty upset. But anyway, before we move on, let's just clarify what exactly is welfare and how many types of welfare there is out there.
Did you know that there were 6 forms of welfare?
No.
I didn't. I only knew about TANF, which is Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. I heard of SNAP, which is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And then there are a few more on the list. The 6 major welfare programs in the United States are TANF, SNAP, SSI, Medicaid, housing assistance like Section 8, HUD housing, or any other type of rental assistance programs, and earned income tax credit. Eligibility for these programs is based on income and local poverty levels. The federal government funds all 6 programs, but TANF and Medicaid require a state funding match of 25 to 50%. The first 5 programs are administered locally, while the EITC is part of a federal tax system. Social welfare consists of various local, state, and government programs designed to assist people with food, housing, and medical care. Some examples are Medicaid, disability income, low-income housing, and the SNAP program. These programs provide income, food, and housing assistance for people in need of help. Social welfare is important for communities and people to survive. Often the cycle of poverty is broken due to social welfare assistance programs. People have access to food, shelter, and medical care that they could not otherwise afford.
Didn't even know you was on welfare, did you? Yeah, you take that earned income credit for them kids, you're on welfare. That's an eye-opener. But anyway, man, all the bragging has come to an end on TikTok because they starting to get them letters.
So Trump ain't playing, y'all. This was effective only almost immediately. I got this in the mail. If you're an able-bodied adult without dependents, you need to be working because you will not be receiving food stamps anymore. Okay?
What a twist!
Yeah. And when you are eligible to receive these food stamps, it would only be every 3 months out of every 3 years. So within a 3-year period, 36 months, it would only be 9 out of those 36 months. Yeah, get a job.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen!
So I got a letter from the food stamp office, DFACS, saying they would cut me off if I don't volunteer for 20 hours a week for $292 a month. That breaks down to like $3 an hour. That is insane. Job hunting is a full-time job.
Well, boo-ing who?
I don't know how you expect for people to volunteer for 20 hours a week and they're looking for a job. And let's not act like it's free money. Like your unemployment checks, your food stamps, like especially after you experience a job life, it's not free. It's been coming out of my paycheck. You're entitled to that money.
No, you're not.
I really hate when people be making people feel bad about the government assistance. Y'all are stupid because it is not free money. It's not free. You've been paying for it all this time. But to tell me I got to volunteer for 20 hours a week to get $292 a month, y'all are out your mind. I applied in August and I still have not gotten my food stamp card. It is the middle of November. I applied in August. Thank God I have a family because I would have been starving by now. Like, I literally just got done with an interview just now. She messaged me on LinkedIn, hopped on a call today. Do you think I could do that, volunteering 20 hours a week to get $300 so I could eat? Fuck out of here. I'm tired of it. Anyway, what do y'all think about that? Like, I really feel like that's extreme. Like, I don't think that's okay because it's $3 an hour. What y'all think?
I just gotta be honest, you a major reason why they need to cut a lot of this stuff.
The problem is you.
You acting like looking for a job is too much in 2025.
Oh, yeah, right.
Looking for a job could have been too much in 93 when you had to actually get up and beat the concrete and go door to door and fill out applications in-house. But you're doing everything from a phone right now. So I don't want to hear nobody out there complaining about hunting for a job when you do it all over the phone in 2025. They panicking. Next video.
Oh my God, y'all. They say that just signed a executive order to stop housing assistance. That means if you pay zero rent, you won't pay zero rent. You're going to be paying rent.
He caught what? What does it say it again?
President Trump just signed an executive order that we can no longer have free housing assistance. You can no longer have subsidized housing. You can no longer have Section 8. You can no longer get any assistance. What have y'all done?
You f***ed it up! You f***ed it up!
And oh, this is terrible.
I get food stamps. I get WIC. I get state medical insurance. My kids get free lunch. This thing that's happening, is it true? Like, am I gonna have food stamps next month? Are my kids gonna be able to eat lunch after Monday? Am I gonna get WIC next month? Can I fill my prescriptions next week? Does anyone know what's really going on and like how it's working? Because I know it's supposed to go into effect at like 5 o'clock tonight, but then a judge put the school lunch part off until Monday. But how am I supposed to buy food next month? How am I supposed to buy milk next month? What are my kids gonna eat at school and at home? And how am I supposed to pay for my medication? Any answers would be appreciated.
It's frickin' freezing in here, Mr. Bigglesworth.
And another thing, y'all know that Trump is trying to make it to where only working citizens is about to be eligible for Section 8 and food stamps. Let that sink in.
Before we go any further, I want to reiterate and I want to make this clear. This is in no way to shame anybody on welfare or shame anybody that needs welfare. It's just to try to restructure this thing to be able to get the aid to the people that really need it. That's the whole purpose of these videos. Getting or needing help has never been an issue with me. My issue comes into play where you expect people to work harder at improving your life than you're going to work at it. Anytime you ask anybody for any help, you should be doing the lion's share of the work and they should just be assisting you. So if you want the government to help you, you should first be helping yourself. And whether the government is going to help you or not, you should always have the mind state that you are going to help yourself. But let's continue on.
Bitch, tell me why I go to the welfare office, bitch, because I need some food stamps, some EBT, something. I need some help around this bitch. So, bitch, I go down there. This Hispanic lady gonna tell me you can't get no benefits. And I'm like, and why in the not? She gonna say because you ain't got no kids. That's that shit I'm talking about. Why we gotta have kids just to get help around this? This shit's so bogus. Like, this world don't want to help single people at all. So now I gotta find a different place. Cause she told me that I gotta go to the single people welfare building, and cause I guess I was at the child one or something. I don't know, bitch, but this is ridiculous. Like, bitches with kids get everything, bro. They get Section 8, they get a house, they get $1,000 of food stamps and shit, bitch. Like, this, and they get cash benefits and shit, bitch. They get cash on their EBT, bitch. You disgust me. Like, why we gotta have kids just to get some help and support in this world? I demand a change.
Part of the reason why we have this problem right now is because Americans live so far beyond their means. It's no excuse. If you are in your 20s and you don't have any children, you should be able to support yourself.
They're called jobs.
You should be able to support yourself, and it should be fairly easy. And most likely it is fairly easy if you take away all the extras. When you're in your 20s and you didn't pay any dues, you don't make enough money for the extras, but a lot of you feel like you deserve the extras. So now you want to go to the welfare office to supplement your income because you wanted the extras. It don't work like that. It's a lot of stories out there about people that got tired of living in their parents' house, so they decided to up and leave and get on welfare. So you decided to get off your parents' dime and to get onto our dime. We got to switch stuff up, because while we paying for that person going through their little growth spurts and fights with their families, it's a veteran somewhere that's not getting the help they need. It's a hard-working mother or a hard-working father that needs a little boost to help, and they're not getting it because we're sitting here paying the person to run away from their family. We got to get this system in order. Sometimes, and for a large period of your life, you're only going to be able to cover the spread. You're going to be robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's the way it goes, especially if you want to do something extra, because all that other stuff doesn't matter.
Can someone please explain how a single mother that works part-time, $28 an hour, is not eligible for benefits like cash assistance? I only make $17.50 an hour, and the state is saying that it's still too much. And I'm just starting this job. And does anyone else have those issues with their state and trying to do things the right way and trying to ask for assistance, and it's still too much?
I don't know about y'all, but something was just fishy about her story. She was all over the place. I think she meant to say 29 hours, but she said $29 an hour. She might have messed up the intro of that one a little bit. But anyway, if you give people this aid for long enough, the one thing that I notice is they become very entitled. And when you take it away, they pretty much act like spoiled brats.
I don't care how much money I make. Give me some food stamps, please. I'm going to tell y'all one thing I do not like. I'm going to tell y'all what stereotype I don't like. I do not like when people talk down to people who get like EBT, Medi-Cal, who are on government assistance. I do not like that.
I'm sorry, who the f*** are you?
For the simple fact that they'll be like, oh, we're paying into this. Right, so you should probably go over there and see what the f*** you could get.
That's not what I'm about. Not now, not ever.
Work smarter, not harder. I went from Medi-Cal to insurance. I had to pay for insurance through my job. Do you know how much insurance is? A check for a family? Like $400 a check every 2 weeks they're charging you that for health insurance. Go sign your ass up for Medi-Cal. Are y'all crazy? No copays? What? Medicine free? Y'all are crazy. If I got fired tomorrow, I'm gonna go get some food stamps that same day. I promise.
Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for.
I will. Food stamps? Swipe your EBT is free? Starbucks? Y'all know y'all can use y'all EBT at grocery stores? I don't care how much money I make. Give me my food stamps. I remember one day I went in there. They were like, you make too much. We can only give you $11. Give me my $11. That's snacks at 7-Eleven for my kids one day. What y'all think? I don't care if I have a Mercedes G-Wagon. I'm going to pray some way, somehow I could pull my EBT card out and it got funds on it. I don't give a fuck. I promise. Oh yeah, and stop telling them people all y'all business. You don't have no bank account. You don't got no car. You don't got nothing to your name. You just got thoughts of tears because you hungry. That's what y'all need to go tell them in y'all interview. You don't have nothing. You have I don't got nothing.
Here are 4 reasons on why I will never get a job. Number 1, if I get a job, they will cut off my food stamps. And I'm not gonna fucking risk that shit. How dumb would I be to get a job and then they're either gonna cut my stamps in half or take them away completely? Not gonna happen. Then that means that I have to take out money from my pocket to pay for food. No thanks.
I would never, ever, 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 ever.
Number 2, I am not a morning person. There is no way that you'll see me awake before 11 o'clock. It's just not gonna happen. And that morning traffic is ridiculous. So no, I'd rather be in bed. 3rd reason why I don't work or I'm not gonna ever work is because then I would have to pay bills. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna work just to pay rent, pay utilities. Not gonna happen. My husband could do all that. No thanks. I'd rather spend my money going out, eating, buying stuff, not paying bills. So what's the point of working if I have to waste it on bills? Just not gonna happen. And the 4th reason is because I am allergic to responsibilities. Every time I try, it's just, no. I break out in highs. I'm literally allergic to it. I just can't do it. So at the end of the day, why waste energy working when the government sends me checks to live my best life?
I really think a lot of them think getting online like that and talking all sassy and rubbing it in people's face, I really think that they think that that's cool and that's sticking it to the man and all of us, but all they're doing is shooting themselves in the foot. Because if they're not careful, they'll do away with EBT altogether because they're coming up with some ideas to get rid of EBT. And I'm not even going to front. This idea right here got me on the fence. I'm a little for and I'm against it. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about this one.
New attempt could the federal government be the next food delivery service? This is part of President Donald Trump's plan to scale back food stamps to save money. Katie Crowther takes a closer look at the proposal and what that could mean for local families. Katie.
Yeah, Steve, the White House's budget director likened the government food boxes to the gourmet meal kit delivery service Blue Apron. But critics say it is very different, reducing options and choices for families in need.
More than 700,000 adults and children in Wisconsin rely on food stamps, referred to locally as food share. On average, a family in need here gets about $200 every month to spend at supermarkets.
You can only buy food that is meant to be prepared at home.
President Trump's proposal would cut about half of the money people receive each month and provide a box filled with what the White House calls food homegrown by American farmers.
What they're calling an America's Harvest food box, which would provide a prescribed box of food full of dry cereals, pasta, peanut butter.
That box would not contain any fresh fruit or vegetables. Supporters say it would save taxpayers $13 billion a year while reducing abuses of the system and improving nutrition. Others say families who genuinely need assistance will be negatively impacted.
For a family living with low income, you have very limited choices. Being able to choose your groceries and the kinds of food we eat is incredibly important.
Local food banks say ensuring families have access to buy food that's right for them is a small but necessary way to preserve dignity.
And Congress still has to pass this proposal for it to even become a reality. We'll keep you posted. Carol and Steve.
All right, Katie, thanks.
To be honest with y'all, I'm on the fence about that one because I've used Blue Apron, HelloFresh. I done used a lot of them, and they're pretty good services. And for people that say it's going to knock down on variety, if you're getting a box every week, you're getting the ingredients. So if you don't know how to switch stuff up and make it funky, that's on you. You need to learn how to cook. But like I said, I can see the pros in that and I can see the cons in that. But I think the major thing and the major downfall that we done had with our present welfare system is because instead of helping people, it pretty much created socialism inside a capitalistic society. And what I mean by that is, there's plenty of people right now that's in this situation right here. It's two people in the household working, but their neighbor down the block is either a single mother or a single father, and that single mother or that single father doesn't work. But they get a rental assistance so they can live on the same block as the family that works. They get EPTs so they can have the same food in their house as the family that works. They get a free cell phone so they can communicate with each other just like the family that works. They get reduced Wi-Fi so they can have the same internet service in their house like the people that work. They get reduced cable so they can have the same television in their house as the family. Are you starting to see where I'm going with this socialism in a capitalistic society and how that will cause problems? Because they have benefits and perks that the working person doesn't have. Like, did you know that you can go get your passport for free if you're on welfare?
Pauline, how many children do you have?
3.
You're expecting another one?
Yes.
How old are you?
21.
You have enough children, Pauline?
Yes.
Did anybody ever tell you that?
Yes.
Who else told you that?
Everybody.
So add my voice to the rest of the pack. You have enough children, there are other things to do in your spare time.
I got a question for all my people out there that's been steadily employed for the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. I just got one question for you. What do the government give you for free? What do the government reward you with for being a tax-paying, hard-working, crime-free citizen? What do you get? And I think that question right there is what the government has been overlooking in this quest to give everybody this unlimited welfare. People have questions like,
why do we always hear that Social Security is going to run out of money? We never hear welfare is going to run out of money. Them f***ers always got money.
Good point.
And they are legitimate in this quest to bail everybody out, in this quest basically to make everybody dependent on them. But anyway, man, we done reached the end of this one. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it in the comments section. Y'all tell me about the things that y'all heard that's coming down the pipe. Wish everybody out there the best. Like I said, if you think this is something mean, this is not about shaming anybody that needs any help or is receiving any help. We're just trying to make room so more people that actually need the help can get the help. But y'all hit me up in the comments section. Tell me how y'all feel about this one.
Tell me how you felt about what just happened there.
If you done made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.